Welcome to the Deep Dive. We take your sources and, well, we dive deep to get you informed fast. Today, it's all about the RC hobby, specifically the physical toll it can take. We're looking at the aches, the fatigue, the swelling, and our mission to unpack what we're calling your synergistic support system, a way to fight back.
Absolutely. You know that feeling, right? End of a long session, maybe at the workbench, maybe out bashing, and your legs just feel heavy, like lead. That's basically gravity messing with your circulation. Standing still for ages, walking on rough ground, it puts this unique strain on your lower limbs.
Okay, so let's dig into the why. Why the heavy legs? Your sources talk about the calf muscle pump kind of switching on.
Exactly. When you stand still for long periods, that natural pump in your calves, the one that pushes blood back towards the heart, it just doesn't work effectively.
And the result is?
It leads to something called venous stasis. Basically, blood starts to pool down in your lower leg veins.
Pooling, okay.
Yeah, and that pooling increases the pressure inside those veins. It actually forces fluid out into the tissues around them. So that's the swelling you can see. The edema.
That's it. And that pressure and fluid buildup causes that deep achiness too. Those heavy legs are a direct sign that things aren't flowing right at a microscopic level.
Right, makes sense. So the problem is pooling blood, pressure, swelling. What's the first line of defense your sources point to?
Graduated compression socks. Your specific ones, the old Bones therapy socks, are a good example. They're typically in that 15-20 millibhg range.
Okay, and what does graduated mean here?
It means the compression is strongest right at the ankle, and then it gradually gets lighter as it goes up your leg.
So it creates like a pressure difference.
Exactly. It acts like an external pump, basically giving your veins a gentle mechanical squeeze upwards. It helps fight gravity.
So it's actively helping push blood back up. Precisely. It improves the hemodynamics, the blood flow, helps support the vein walls, helps the little valves inside work better, cuts down on swelling, and even helps muscles by stabilizing them and clearing out waste products faster. Plus, things like a cushioned footbed, arch support, they're designed for comfort during long wear.
Okay, the socks sound crucial for the circulation side, but you mentioned a system. What else is involved? Your sources highlight the biomechanics too.
Right. Beyond the socks, the physiological part, you need the right biomechanical framework. That's where your footwear comes in. Your Osiris D3s, for instance.
The classic skate shoe. How does that fit in?
Well, it provides a really stable, protective, let's call it a chassis. It's chunky, padded, got that durable cupsole construction, airbag cushioning. It offers solid external support. And critically, it's got enough room inside. Plenty of volume for both those thicker compression socks and a good aftermarket insole.
Okay, the insole. What's its specific job? It sits between the foot and the shoe.
It's the critical interface. A good aftermarket insole provides targeted arch support, which is often missing in standard shoes. It helps spread pressure evenly across the foot. It also uses things like a deep heel cup to improve your foot and leg alignment, and of course adds much better shock absorption than the basic shoe liner.
So we have socks for circulation, the shoe for structure, and the insole for alignment and cushioning. But the sources stress this multiplier effect. How do they all work together?
Yeah, this is the really interesting part. The synergy happens because the shoe and the insole create this passive biomechanical support. They handle the structural load. This drastically cuts down the muscle work your feet and legs have to do just to stand or move correctly. Your foot is properly aligned and supported.
Right. So the structure makes things easier.
And that optimized environment lets the compression socks do their job, the active physiological benefit of boosting circulation much more effectively. Each piece has a distinct role, but they complement each other perfectly.
So let's recap that. The OBT socks are the physiological engine, managing the fluids. The insoles are the biomechanical interface, managing foot structure, alignment.
Right.
And the Osiris D3 shoes are the structural chassis, external stability, protection.
You got it. It's a multi-layered defense, tackling different sources of fatigue at the same time. The result is way more comfort and endurance than any single piece could give you.
What really stands out to you about this whole system, for me, it's realizing how fixing the passive support, just making it easier to stand correctly, unlocks so much potential for the active stuff, like circulation. It's not just additive, it's like a force multiplier.
I agree. And the science backs it up. Looking at the sources, it's clear this combined approach directly addresses both the circulatory and the structural issues hobbyists face, leading to that significant boost in comfort and how long you can keep going.
So a final thought for you listening. How could applying this kind of complementary systems thinking maybe help elsewhere? In other activities, other parts of your life, thinking about how different elements can work together. Just a quick practical note, remember to look after the gear. Wash the socks, properly cool water, hang dry to keep their compression. Air out the insoles, check them for wear. Keep an eye on your shoes too, and make sure everything fits right. That's key for the whole system to work.